What are the surprising implications of the thin skull rule? Imagine you get hurt in an accident, and it turns out your bones are more fragile than most people's. You might think the other person should only pay for a minor injury, right? Well, not quite. The thin skull rule in personal injury law says that the defendant must accept the plaintiff exactly as they are, including any hidden vulnerabilities. This means if you have a pre-existing condition that makes injuries worse, the person who caused your harm is still responsible for all of it. One surprising part is that the defendant can't argue that they shouldn't pay for injuries caused by your fragile bones or health issues. For example, if someone hits you and you break a bone because your bones are weak, they are liable for the full damage, even if a healthy person would have only suffered a minor injury. This can lead to higher compensation awards because the defendant is responsible for all injuries that happen because of their actions, no matter how unusual or severe they are. This rule also highlights the importance of causation in personal injury cases. Once it is proven that the defendant's actions caused the injury, they are responsible for all consequences. It doesn't matter if the injury was worse because of your health or physical makeup. If their wrongful act caused the harm, they must pay for everything that results from it. The rule is especially helpful for protecting vulnerable people. It makes sure they are not unfairly left without compensation just because they are more susceptible to injury. It also encourages defendants to be more careful, knowing they can't escape liability by blaming the victim's health. However, the thin skull rule does not mean the defendant pays for damages unrelated to their actions or for natural worsening of a condition over time. This is where the related Crumbling Skull Rule comes in. The Crumbling Skull Rule limits liability to injuries caused by the defendant's wrongful act, not the natural progression of a pre-existing condition. In the end, the surprising implication of the thin skull rule is that defendants are responsible for all injury outcomes, no matter how severe or unexpected, because they must take their victims as they find them. This ensures that those with unusual vulnerabilities get full compensation for all damages directly caused by the wrongful act.